Here is a review of the SDF Mixer add-on. It creates geometry node setup for SDF grid-based advanced Boolean operations with different types of blends and chamfers. So how to use SDF Mixer add-on? You can use just node groups directly from the asset library, or you can use SDF Mixer add-on panel in the Edit section. Let's say we have some custom shaped mesh. We need at least 2 objects to start. Let's select both of them. Active object will be Boolean target. To initialize the tool, we need to pick the operation, for example, difference Boolean. Now Boolean target object has 3 modifiers in stack: SDF root, SDF Boolean, and SDF measure. SDF root should always be the first one. Here you can adjust overall voxel size and bandwidth. SDF measure should always be in the end. It creates a mesh from a volumetric grid. Here you can adjust only threshold value. Between root and measure modifiers, we will have all Boolean operations. Here you have all Boolean parameters such as Boolean operation, blend type, blend size. You can also find those parameters on the add-on panel to set starting values for next operations. Meanwhile, voxel size and bandwidth can be updated on all objects through add-on panel. Some other parameters available only in such operations like emboss and deboss. Let's try emboss for example. If there is a hole in the mesh, it may be caused by low bandwidth values. Let's increase it, or I can just make emboss size smaller. In case of emboss operation, I have additional parameters such as outer and inner blend. This works as well in chamfer blend mode. Let's add one more Boolean operation, for example, union. You can see it appears before measure modifier. Each Boolean modifier has operation and tool object in its naming. Let's rename tool object and change Boolean operation. Now the naming is old, but if I click refresh button on the add-on panel, I will get actual namings. What is self-Boolean toggle? If I will enter edit mode of my tool object and copy it, I will have intersection of meshes inside one object. This can cause incorrect Boolean processing. To avoid this, I can turn on self-Boolean toggle. Keep in mind, it can make processing slower. Let's take a look into all operations and modes. Here are standard union, difference, and intersection. All operations have blend and chamfer modes. Next are emboss and deboss. Also strip emboss and deboss. In strip operations, we can even use separate surfaces to create intersection strip. For strips, there are also width and length parameters, and outer and inner blends. You can even create intersection strip, and it also has blend and chamfer types. In Extra section on the panel, you can find button to convert existing native Boolean modifiers and Add Smooth modifier. It creates SDF-based volume smoothing modifier. Here you can see familiar parameters and choose filter type. You can turn on Extra step to combine different filter types at once, for example inner fill smooth only concave areas. You can use volume smooth with any regular mesh, even without SDF Boolean modifiers. Smooth voxel size and bandwidth are also can be updated from the panel, by the way. Also, there is bonus node called Self-Blend. It can quickly create blend between all mesh islands in one step. It also works with separate objects if they are stored in collection.